What up? It's Jimmy. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. We move on to a giant game, the Big 12 Conference Championship. Number 12, Oklahoma State Cowboys. Man, were they fun to watch today, Max. 20-7, 11-7 in conference race. Number 13, Texas Longhorns, who we did not get to see play today because they had a free pass into this final due to a positive COVID case for Kansas. We're at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, Missouri. We have Oklahoma State opening up as 1.5-point dogs. That's moved to 1. This total is sitting at 145. We've seen a few books drop it a hook to 144.5. Oklahoma State looked excellent. Excellent today. Knocking off the top-seeded Baylor Bears, 83-74. Cade Cunningham showed everybody why he may be the number 1 pick in the NBA draft. 25 points, 8 boards, 5 assists. And it's when he got those points and clutch. Avery Anderson was slashing, driving. 20 points for him. And when push came to shove, the likes of Khalid Boone and Isaac Likely, they seemed like the tougher team. It was an extremely impressive performance. They've now won 8 of 9 and are rolling. They lost at Texas, 77-74 earlier in the year, then won later over the Longhorns, 75-67 at home. Texas got the gift over Kansas. They were coming off finally getting over the hump by beating Texas Tech in their third try, 67-66 for their 4th straight win. Max was on them on the money line at plus 106. Senior Matt Coleman led the way with 19 points. Jace Febres finished with 15 points. Andrew Jones, 11. Jericho Sims, Kai Jones, 10 apiece. They're a deep team, very deep team, and you could tell against Texas Tech because they won despite Courtney Ramey and star freshman Greg Brown doing nothing, which is a very good sign. And now they have a freshness advantage, something that bothers me and will likely come in handy. Max, can't wait for you to break this down. Big 12 championship final, Oklahoma State, Texas. Does it get better than this?
Listen, this is going to be probably one of the most exciting games to watch, Jim, because we're going to see 2 backcourts that know how to get to the rim, know how to spread the defense out, and forgive my goddamn language, but they know how to fuck with their eyes open. And listen, when you got 2 rabid fan bases, one that is expecting brilliance in Longhorn Nation and a coach that should have been fired by now, well, you got to get this goddamn title. And when you look at the other side and you look at this group, it's just real interesting from just so many aspects. I think that when you look at this game, you have to just make sure that you understand that Oklahoma State, if they win this bid, what is the NCAA going to do? They aren't allowed to play in the tournament. And if they won this tournament, how does the committee, how does the NCAA say, yeah, you went through the gauntlet, you showed everybody in the nation how badass you are, but no, you got to sit out. You can't come to Indiana. So, no. I think that Oklahoma State is going to prevail. I think that this is a bad number that we're getting with Oklahoma State. I would have liked to see something in the 3.5 to 4 range, but this is a spot where you take the money line. You gotta run with Cade Cunningham. You gotta run with the Canadian factor, Matthew Alexander Moncrief. You know, when you look at Avery Anderson, yes, the book is out. Everybody's talking about him. Now you got to be able to perform even though there's going to be an increased defensive presence on you. With Oklahoma State, it's going to be about who gets the last shot in this game. We've seen Texas play a lot of them. We just saw them play one and win it. I think that as long as as long as Texas does not get out to, let's say, a 7 to 8 point lead early and really take away the confidence that Oklahoma State's built up, I just don't see how they can stop this train. They got so much to prove. It's such a big motivation spot for me. And listen, when you look at Oklahoma State, they do so many things well that just make you smile. The quality of defense that this young team plays, because let's remember, Texas is old. They have continuity. They have guys that have been playing together for 4 years. Like, they still have Andrew Jones on this lineup. So I think that Oklahoma State is going to be able to lock down the 3-point line, take away some of Texas's opportunities there. They're going to be able to get to the free throw line with frequency, and I expect a 30-plus point game from Cade Cunningham. And if we don't get that, then we're probably not winning this game. This is going to be a battle on the offensive glass. Oklahoma State has done a fantastic job of controlling the defensive glass, boxing out, keeping good offensive rebounding teams off the D glass. And I think that they're going to be able to do that one more time. You know, I can't harp on it more. This is such a big motivation spot for both these teams, but it is just so much bigger with so much more at stake for Oklahoma State, where Texas, I think, is comfortably in the tournament. So Oklahoma State, their one wart that they have on the side of their head that you can see every time you look at them, 17 turnovers a game. If they can pop that thing or get it laser removed, Oklahoma State, baby. I want some money line, Jim. I want some money line.
I wish it was a bigger line. The best I can give you is plus 106.
I'll take plus 106. No VIG. Good with that.
Plus 106 at FanDuel. Plus 105 at Bet365. Max, any feel on this total at 145?
I would have to be looking towards the under, but it's just not something that I have an edge either way.
All right. There you have it. Giant game. Big 12 championship. Oklahoma State, Texas Longhorns.